Within a period of a week, the UK news has ranged from 60 protesters being shot on the Israeli border to blanket coverage and euphoria over the wedding of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. It always amazes me that news that should be shocking, such as the death of 60 people, is headline news for one day and not mentioned on the next. I am trying here to find some justification for putting into perspective and promoting my own cause, which is to advise people about a serious illness connected with alcohol. Alcohol Concern tells us that 75% of the adult population drink alcohol, and we are not against that. But very few people are aware that with the right conditions, a person could get permanent brain damage. My concern is that as the illness is not known, then it isn't recognized at the initial stage where, if remedial action were taken, then a complete cure could be expected. Part of the problem is our attitude towards alcohol. On the one hand, we boast about being able to drink large amounts of alcohol and how manly that makes us. And in the present climate of feminism, women's needs to gain parity with men means that they will certainly not be outdone in the quantities that they can drink. In a recent report produced by the Western Health and Social Care Trust in Northern Ireland, concentrating on just hospital admissions, they found that they had 8 people in their 20s, 19 in their 30s, and 48 people in their 40s with alcohol-related brain damage. This is not an illness confined to the older, long-term drinker. Whilst we celebrate success and failure with alcohol, we have no time for those who cannot hold or who are harmed by alcohol. This dismissive, judgmental attitude is prevalent throughout society, and that includes the medical and social care professions. Drunks are just a damn nuisance. When presenting his report to the Royal College of Physicians, Dr. Mark Owen said, "It is my personal view that those with alcohol-related brain damage are probably amongst the most heavily stigmatized, marginalized, and disenfranchised group anywhere in the health and social care system." It is such comments by people who know the score that keep us going. Milan Morris and I set up ARBD Awareness to spread the word about Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome. And there's another problem. How can we popularize an illness that many people have difficulty in pronouncing? Wernicke's encephalopathy and Korsakoff psychosis are not phrases that trip off the tongue. We started our campaign because of the way this group were treated by society. We formed our views when we spent over 10 years supporting over 1,000 people with Korsakoff syndrome. We felt that people needed to be aware of the symptoms of this illness so that they could make a decision and take remedial action. We saw many wrong decisions made from which people died much too early. We need people to be aware of this illness and for professionals to treat it seriously. This cannot be just another one-day headline.